Lakers, Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Thompson. Pass the ball. Fires the three. Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Takes a three. The shot misses. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
The three, DiVincenzo. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Walker. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And stolen by Caruso. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Durant. Here's Bowl. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Kevin Durant sees the game as well as any player. And with his size and vision, that combination is lethal.
Here's Thompson. And here's Ayton. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Jones. Durant inside. Yep, that one's good.
Now forget the analytics. If KD's shooting it, I'll take it all day.
And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
From the high post. Oh, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Thompson attacking. Ayton's got space. Another one falls for New York.
This guy's so effective. DeAndre Ayton will take the mid-range if you concede it.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Caruso. Right side, DiVincenzo to the paint. Stolen by Ayton. And they're on the run. And the jam by Walker.
Yeah, the versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
Here's Durant. Yep, that one goes.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Pass to Vassell. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's New York scoring again.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. one thing about this Knicks team. They have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
Yeah, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Now here's Thompson. There's Ball with a 3. Drills it from deep.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Ball no good. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Bull. Inside. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Aiden. Over Bull. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Durant with it. Guarded now by Ball. Now Bull. Back to Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 6 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Up top, Aiden. Back to Ball. Stolen by Jones. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. For 3, DiVincenzo. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The kick out to Walker. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. 7 points in the game.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Knicks lead 20-14.
Pass to McCollum. On the take. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Oh, he's having a good first quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Walker. 1:25 left now in the first quarter. And a missed layup. Celtics trail by 4. What growth from Lowry, Markkanen, Doris. The 2023 Most Improved Player Award winner.
Yeah, you think about it. Markkanen entered the league at just 20 years of age. You forget how young these guys are sometimes. But Markkanen finds a great situation where he's a featured part of an offense, and then he makes an all-star team.
Here's Smith, following the bucket by Boston. Outside Mitchell. The kick out to Walker.
Wrong button.
5 on the clock. 16 feet out. He got a piece of it.
That's just great work on the defensive end by Lowry Markkanen. You can see his length come into play.
Knocked loose. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here we go, 1-on-1. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. New York making a switch here.
Number 11.
Here's Smith. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Knicks out in front. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Williams. And stolen by Markkanen. Here's Holland. He's scoreless. Markkanen left side. And Williams over to help. Just 5 to shoot. Williams on the wing. Over Williams. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Now here's Smith. Pass to Bridges. And he converts the layup.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Smith inside. Back to Vassell. Smith with it. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
If Smith plays bigger than his size, he's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Markkanen left side.
New York foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fader on the way. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. The Knicks with the lead. And here the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
A crafty finisher, Smith has a variety of ways he can finish a drive.
There's the triple. Another miss by Markkanen. Knicks leading by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
A nice shot by Smith.
A dead-eye shooter. Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
It's Markkanen on the wing. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Down low, Markkanen.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Smith outside. The 3. Misi grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Fades and shoots. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Markkanen's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Boy, Markkanen looking really confident in the mid-range. We're accustomed to seeing him want the three-point shot, but take what the defense gives you.
outside. Vassell. Three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Smith inside. Fires from deep. Miles Bridges. That one's good. Bridges has got 5 points. And this is a star-driven league. Talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Misi's shot is good. Misi's got his first points in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Vassell. Off target with the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Next foul.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And some changes here for New York. Here's Durant. He's got 6. That one is off. Nice D from Thompson. New York leading by 4. Outside for Mitchell. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside Jones. Shot from the wing. Again, the miss by Boston.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Pass to DiVincenzo. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Walker for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And here's Jones. Still without a bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for New York. They've led by as much as 10. The rebound, Celtics.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Outside Durant. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Give him 8 points now.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
And here's Thompson for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Celtics trail by 5. Knocked away. Stolen by Ayton.
Oh.
And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
35 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Williams. Back to quickly.
Feel that.
Pass to Williams.
You're not shooting.
Releases. Mitchell grabs a miss. New York leading by 5. Thompson outside. He drops it from range. Thompson's got 7 points in the game. Now quickly. 1 second left. And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back.
35.
All right, we stopped Laura. We chilling.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Celtics trail by 8. Left side Durant. Markkanen sets a screen. It's Markkanen on the wing. Clock at 6. And it's New York with a rebound.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assist. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
And it's Thompson penetrating. Pass the ball. Launches it. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Durant looking around. The 3, DiVincenzo. Mitchell grabs a miss. Knicks leading by 11. Over Jones. Mitchell misses. Back to Durant. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Watch out! It's KD!
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Here's Ball. He's got 6.
And 1.
The rebound by Markkanen. Celtics trail by 9. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. There's Ball with a 3. The shot, no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Caruso outside. Pass to Durant. There's the 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
To the inside. Ayton.
That's a 3-second.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Checking in for the Celtics. Number 12. Ball.
That is me.
Celtics trail by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Jones. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. For 3, DiVincenzo. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Thompson. Diving in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Ahmed. I mean, he was just gone.
Boston, no good that time either. New York leading by 8. Crafty move. Offensive rebound. Out to Bridges. Pass to Mitchell. Thompson with it. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
A confident shot from Ahmed. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Here's Durant. Again, the miss by Boston. Now here's Thompson. 12 points for him. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Durant's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From the wing. Shot's good by Thompson. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter. Celtics trail by 15. On the wing, Durant. Shoots over Thompson. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Antoine, I get it. Oh, all right.
Here's New York. 9 points in a row. A good run going. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And Boston with some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Thompson. And he makes it on the layup. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Quickly.
Shot.
And the jumper falls for him.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For 3, Smith. Williams grabs the board. Celtics trail by 15. Pass to Freeman.
Walker. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Misi. Second chance shot. And he dumps it down.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Vassell left side. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Freeman. Sends it home from three-point land.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Walker. Wing shot on the way. Holland with a rebound.
Great pass.
Celtics trail by 12. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Vassell outside. Here's Smith. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Smith's got 11 points.
Oh, so crafty. I mean, Smith just knows where to get his shots.
Here's Williams. Walker with the steal. In transition, here they come. An open look for Smith. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New York.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end.
No.
And it's come up big a few times for them.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Well, Emmanuel Quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
To the inside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bull. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He has 7.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Pass to Williams. Here's Vassell. And the three-pointer goes. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
And Boston calls time here. The Celtics making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Boston.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And Boston calls time here. The Knicks making a switch here.
Substitution for your Knicks. Andre Drummond.
Oh, John, what the fuck?
Robert Covington.
Pass to Freeman.
Jr.
Holland for three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Amin Thompson. He is feeling it tonight. And he's been the drive.
The Celtics. 52.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Knicks leading by 14. Vassell outside. Smith outside. The rebound, Celtics. Marketed outside. Walker pulls down the board. Smith with it. Pass to Williams. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, it's simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Job.
Marketed misses. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Boston making a switch here.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played.
13.
Pass to Williams. Now Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Celtics trail by 16. Marketed outside.
Can't dribble on me.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. They get it again. And finished off by Bull.
Oh my.
That
What a
bullshit.
display
All
of
right, GG.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Pass to Vassell. Lets the three fly. Boston pulls it in. To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Messi. Stolen by Ayton. Fast break, New York. Here's Vassell. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. And the Knicks lead by 16.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Durant. Rejected by Ayton.
Oh, good D, DeAndre.
Absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
That free throw, no good.
Oh, don't lie.
That one's no good. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game.
Jump.
Defensive intensity on that end of the floor. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's ball. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And that one falls for ball. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Goes up on the wing. Thompson, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Right side Durant.
Ooh, a step back is nasty.
That doesn't go either for Durant.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Vassell outside. Lets it go from the wing. No, he's
off
now
of
4
Devin.
for 8 shooting. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency where you always look to.
Celtics trail by 19. Chalk up 2 there. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 4.
And here's ball. Vassell outside. Pass to Walker. Ball outside. Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Knicks lead by 20.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
And that one's good. Marketing.
Well, you want to get Markkanen as many touches as you can. Get him into a rhythm. This guy's skilled.
Now ball. Pass to Vassell. Puts up a 3. Rebound Boston.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Deflects the pass. It's Walker on the wing. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Markkanen left side. Shoots over Thompson. Off the left rim and out. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
But to me, BA, so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
New York leading by 20.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for Amen Thompson.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Quickly. Outside, DiVincenzo. The quick look, no good that time.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Outside Mitchell. Six to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Celtic substitution. Number 44, Ron Holland.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he recovers it. Pass to Holland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.